Ever since the season 1 finale of Wednesday, one thing's been clear. Life at Nevermore is never going back to normal. What looked like a resolution was actually just the beginning. Pugsley is stepping into the spotlight, and it looks like he's developing electric powers that might be tied to a brand new threat. A masked figure makes a quick but chilling appearance in the trailer, and after Larissa Weems' death, the school is under new leadership, and the new headmaster doesn't seem interested in following Weems' footsteps. At first glance, these storylines seem unrelated, but there are clues suggesting everything might be connected. In this video, we're breaking down all the confirmed details, cast reveals, and our own theories for Season 2. Especially the secrets Netflix may have hidden in plain sight. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Most of the people watching our videos aren't subscribed yet, so go ahead and join the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. The unexpected death of Larissa Weems at the end of Season 1 left a major gap at Nevermore, but it did more than that. It left the school vulnerable, both emotionally and institutionally. In the new teasers for Season 2, we meet the person stepping into her place, Professor Barry Dort, played by none other than Steve Buscemi. And based on his first lines in the promo footage, it's pretty clear he's not here to preserve Weems' legacy. He's here to rewrite it. Dort openly criticizes Weems' approach, especially her efforts to bridge the gap between normies and outcasts, and he straight up says he plans to correct the mistakes of the past. That's a direct shot at how Weems ran the school. Meanwhile, Pugsley is officially becoming a student at Nevermore. Isaac Ordonez, the actor who plays him, recently revealed that his character will develop electrical powers, and those powers are apparently linked directly to this season's new villain. That raises a big question. Is Pugsley being manipulated, or could he unknowingly become a key piece in the villain's plan? The timing of his powers feels suspicious. They emerge just as Nevermore is at its most unstable, and that might force Wednesday into a tough position, protect her brother, or stop him from being used as a weapon. But that's not the only mystery brewing this season. In the latest trailers, we catch a glimpse of a mysterious masked figure. Someone small in stature, which already stands out, and in a newly released production still, we see a group of Nevermore students, and one newcomer stands out. The character played by Evie Templeton. Evie's casting was confirmed early in production, but so far she hasn't spoken in any trailer and hasn't had any spotlight. But now we know her character's name, Agnes DeMille. In the image, she's holding a notebook and watching Wednesday from the background. This lack of promo attention might be intentional. After all, in a show that's already used hidden identities like Laurel Gates disguising herself as Miss Thornhill, keeping a character invisible until the season drops could be the perfect way to hide her true role. So, what if Evie is the masked figure we saw in the trailer? If she's infiltrated the school, not as a teacher, but as a student that changes everything. Maybe the new threat didn't just arrive with the new headmaster. Maybe she also enrolled as a student, just like Laurel Gates walked in as a teacher. Wednesday has never been a show that gives up its villains or mysteries too easily. Remember how Season 1 built things up slowly, piece by piece, until the final episodes finally revealed who the Hyde was, and who was hiding behind the teacher's friendly smile. That's exactly where Evie Templeton's character might come in. In Season 1, Laurel Gates hid in plain sight as Ms. Marilyn Thornhill, seemingly sweet, but secretly a descendant of Joseph Crackstone with a carefully calculated plan to wipe out the outcasts. Evie's character might be following the same blueprint, but this time under a different disguise, the innocent-looking new student. What really stands out is how the masked figure in the trailer matches Evie's physical profile perfectly. Short build, light on their feet, fast and precise movements. Unlike the bulky, towering villains of 80s slashers, this figure seems to rely on stealth, not brute strength. That's a clear nod to psychological horror like in Alice, Sweet Alice, a proto-slasher from 1976, or even the Scream franchise, where literally anyone could be the killer. Fun fact, Jenna Ortega starred in Scream 5 and 6, so she knows that kind of story structure inside out. If this theory is right, Evie Templeton's character could be the new mastermind behind it all, or at least tied to something much bigger that we haven't uncovered yet. She might even be connected to Laurel Gates, possibly sent by her, or even a descendant of Crackstone herself. And if the show sticks to its own patterns, her true identity probably won't be revealed until the final episodes, or maybe not even fully revealed at all, leaving the door wide open for a season 3 twist involving Laurel Gates' return. There's also the subtle visual echo. Evie's character shares the same hair color Laurel used in her disguise, and just like Laurel, she was confirmed as part of the cast early on, but has stayed completely under the radar. No trailer lines, no featured scenes, just one promo image where she's quietly watching Wednesday. And now, finally, a credited name, Agnes DeMille. She's been in the background the whole time, which might be the biggest clue of all. All of this raises questions that go far beyond just the masked figure or the new headmaster. For example, what happens if Pugsley is connected to the villain in some way? The show could push Wednesday into her most personal conflict yet, protect her brother or stop him. If Pugsley's being manipulated, he might become a key part of activating something much bigger. But if he's corrupted by his new powers, he could end up playing the role of a temporary antagonist. As for Professor Barry Dort, he might not be the main villain, but he could easily be the catalyst that lets everything unfold. By trying to erase Weem's legacy, he might be removing the last layers of protection around Nevermore. And by dividing normies and outcasts, he might be setting the stage for someone or something to rise in the power vacuum, and that's where Morticia Addams could become a crucial player. With Weems gone, Morticia might step into a guiding role at the school, not necessarily as a teacher or director, but as someone respected and connected to Nevermore's deeper history. If her past with the school runs even deeper than we know, which the show has hinted at, she could become the voice of reason, or even the only one who sees through Barry Dort's intentions, if he's involved at all. This kind of setup could even lead to something bigger, like a spin-off. The showrunners have already teased the idea of spin-offs, possibly exploring Nevermore's past or even giving Uncle Fester his own series. If that happens, those stories might tie directly back into the main show. But what do you think? Could Evie's character be directly tied to Laurel Gates? Drop your theory in the comments, and of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next. See you in the next one.